This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hello everyone. Welcome on in. I'm Velvet. Thanks for joining me in our 100 Babies house. There's lots of babies. There's lots of things going on. Mostly things seem to be very stinky in here. Anyway, we are in the 100 Baby Challenge where we are trying to have 100 babies. Simple as that, except it's not simple at all. Not remotely simple. Now, what we are currently trying to do... What's that? Why is it floating? Okay, it's a floating tablet. What we're currently trying to do is have a fairy baby. So we worked on it at the end of last week's episode, and it was a bit of a fail, which is fine. Let's go serve an assortment of food. And we are trying to get, obviously make more space in the house, get the teenagers out, age the kids up, all of those things. So we're going to be working on all of that this time around. But our main priority, because now we have a room in our house, is to have a fairy baby. So it's currently 2 a.m. So I'm going to, while we're waiting for a decent visiting hour, so we can invite over our potential fairy daddy, Oberon, we are going to check in on each of our Sims. So we have Mama here. This is Mama Zucchini. And you know what? She's in a good mood. All her needs are taken care of. She's pretty happy. She's very energized. So, you know what? She might be ready to rumble when Oberon is ready to come over. Then we have Baiju Salad. So Baiju is a recent teen, I believe. Let's just check them out. So they're a high school B student. So they've just aged up. They need to get one skill to level 3 and start their homework. So let's maybe get them underway. They can perhaps go to the toilet. Have a shower. Ooh, feeling forlorn. No one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? I'll always love you. There we are. I'll always love you. Take a thoughtful shower, go to the bathroom, and I think they need to have some fun, and then we'll get the homework sort of started there. What time is it? Oh, 3 a.m. Oh well. They are not getting to sleep. And then we have Esme. Esme is currently mourning a loss in the family. But she's working on her project for school, which is kind of nice. And it's actually in really good nick other than that. So maybe she could go finish her project and do her homework. Now, how is she doing? So she's also just aged up to student, high school B student. So we've got 2 new teens, Baiju and Esme. I remember when Esme was born. Not so long ago. They grow up so fast in this house. Then we have Beryl. So Beryl, why don't you go talk to this toddler? We need to get our social up. You're my favourite. Talk about sibling. There we go. And the toddler will also get attention at the same time. So win. Oh, made him cry. Whoops. Apparently we like funny faces and not scary faces. So there we go. So we have Beryl. Beryl is a grade school C student. So she has just aged up to being able to go to primary, what's that, elementary school? Middle school? I don't know. Some sort of school. Grade school, that's the one. So yay. And then we have Brucite. So this is our little Brucite here. Being loved by his sister. And little Brucite is hungry and dirty and tired. Shocking. So why don't we grab a serving and then head off to bed? Actually, apparently they sleep much better in here. So I'm going to get them to sleep in there. Get our imagination up at the same time. So when it comes to the toddlers, we are working on getting their skills up to 3 as a minimum. And then as soon as we get those skills up to 3s across the board, then we can... He's actually already got his imagination up. Then we can age them up. So he needs to work on his communication, his movement, potty, and thinking. So you know what? He's not too far away. And then we have Diamond. So again, our other toddler, trying to get them working on their skills. They're also very hungry. So why don't you go grab a serving, play with the toy. That might be quite nice. And do some stacking. That could be some fun. And then maybe head to bed because you're also pretty tired. These kids are not in good states. Not in good states, but anywho. So we have with Diamond number 2, because I've already named a kid Diamond and I forgot. Communication level 4, so she just needs to work on imagination, movement, potty, and But, you know, we want to try and get them at least a little happier with their life, so that they're not starving to death, and you know, things like that. Always leaving those plates little around the place. So as soon as we hit sort of, I think it's around about 7 a.m, we're going to invite over Oberon and see if we can get a bit of the rumpy pumpy going on and have a baby in our belly. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Alright, so she's off to bed. Didn't do any of the fun stuff I suggested. She was just like, I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So fair enough. Fair enough. Baiju and Beryl just became good friends. Beryl has got her homework done. She's got class in 3 days. Oh, we've got a whole weekend. Oh, great. We can get all our skills and stuff all sort of upgraded and stuff over the weekend, which is fantastic. Use the head. And then Baiju's having a sleep. Okay. Now, Mama, how are you getting on? Oh, you're annoying your kids. Excellent. So why don't we go super sell our fruits and flowers? Because this is our main source of income. Every time we move a kid out of the house, we've got to give them 20,000 simoleons. So I've always got to have basically a good supply of money for all these kids to move out with. What time is it? Let's see whether or not we can invite over Oberon. There he is. Is he already here? Oh, hello, Oberon. Okay, let's see if we can have a meeting here in the middle of nowhere, possibly. I don't know. Is he coming over here? Esme finished her school project. Ooh, yay! Betty has died. A sim in a previously played household has died. What do you want to do? Former household imagery. Patches has died. I feel like these might be animals. Well, Patches is definitely an animal. But I don't remember Betty. Oh, my memory is terrible, though. Sure, you guys can tell me who it is. I have no memory whatsoever. Okay, Oberon is over here. Let's get our Oberon on. Let's get Oberon. Because physical intimacy. Let's have a steamy makeout. Brighten day. And see if we can have a baby. Try for new pirates in a coffin. Yeah, I want to try for a new pirate in a coffin. I love how he's dressed as a pirate as well. That's amazing. He's a pirate fairy. The best kind of fairy. Ooh, it's getting steamy in here. Right, what's Diamond doing up? Diamond should be asleep. Diamond, go back to sleep. Actually, I might send her out to sleep in there. Off you go. Go sleep in there. Now, checking back on with Mum. Let's see if we can get our Oberon. Are they off to... Okay, they're off to try for a baby. Yes! In a coffin. A pirate baby in a coffin. Okay, Mama, how are we getting on? We are in the cemetery, ready to get in a coffin. Ahoy, mateys. Everybody on board. Avast humane sails, mateys. Shorten the jib. I don't know what I'm saying. Woo. I wonder if we're pregnant. So what's that? Remove twisted tendril. Okay, now we need to go to the bathroom and find out if we're pregnant. Where is our house? There it is. Let's go take a pregnancy test and cross our fingers that we have a little bye-bye on the way. I would love that. Now, how are we getting on, kids? Baiju, you're doing okay. Now, have I got you working on a project? Okay, let's start working carefully on that. I mean, you know, get these projects on, smash out those A's. I mean, that's our aim, the aim of the game here. And then we have Esme. Hungry. So maybe have something to eat and then have a nice sleep. Beryl, also hungry. And are we pregnant? Let's find out. Cross our fingers and our toes and our eyes across the nose. Come on, Mama. Give us a happy result. Is it a yes, Mama? Is it a yes? No! She's not pregnant. Oh, Oberon. We're having trouble getting pregnant with Oberon. Heave ho. Try for baby with Oberon. Alright. We'll try it in the dumpster. The dumpster's our successful place for baby making, isn't it? We just have so many No, you're not going. You're going to rumpy pumpy with me in the dumpster. Thank you very much. How dare. I'm going. What nonsense is that? Esme's having a sleep. Beryl is having some gaming time. She was supposed to eat first. Typical kid. It's like, I can game. I'm going to go game first and then I'll eat later. No. Eat now. And then go game. Actually, her fun's fine anyway. So we can get her to go to the bathroom. I don't know who all those projects belong to. We might have to get some more. Sometimes you go through kids so much that they don't actually finish their projects. Okay, that's some more there. She can start on that project. And Brucite, still sleeping. Diamond, still sleeping. Fantastic. Right, Mama, how you getting on? Did they do anything? Okay, I'm going to guess yes. I was busy doing other things. I just left them to it, you know. Figured they could do it. Yay! The dumpster wins again every time. The dumpster's like a, yeah, sure, you can come over, Calcite. The dumpster's like a guaranteed pregnancy magnet. Like, if you need to get pregnant, just do it in a dumpster. It's a winner every time with us. Almost every time, anyway. Woohoo! We've got our fairy baby on the way. What do you think, Oberon? I think he's happy. He gave us a little plus. Alright, see you later, mate. We've got our next babies on the way. It's a happy fairy baby day to day. Yeah, baby. Okay, let's grab 7 of that. And Mama's actually still in really good nick. So why don't we go and get back to making some jewelry. I was just like wondering what was going on with the TV thing there. I'm sure I had a reason for doing that. I'm sure I had a reason for it. What that reason is, I don't know. But I'm sure I had a reason for it. Righto. Well, you know what? I feel like maybe, unless anything exciting happens, we might skip through the rest of the weekend. Just let the kids just do what they're going to do, get them ready for school. Just work on skills with the toddlers, as you do. Why don't we grab a 7 of that, and then they can maybe play with the toys. So yeah, I'll do that, and we'll see how it kind of goes. But it might be quite nice to just kind of skip ahead till we have a fairy baby, because I'm very excited about that. And Baiju has finished her school project quickly. You know, skip through to the school days, because that's when stuff is going to happen, right? Not much happens on the weekend unless we go on vacation, and we're not going on vacation at this moment. So, yabs. Well, we've gotten to Sunday lunchtime, and basically we have little Diamond here, and little Diamond is just about done with her skills. So we're going to go potty, and see how she gets on with getting her potty up to level 3. Movement should be up to level 3 pretty quickly. And then we have little Brucite, who has managed to get all his skills up. He's pretty tired, but I thought we could have a birthday cake celebration, as we do. It's a tradition in this household to have a little birthday cake celebration as we age up. So I've got Mama to make him a cake, all ready to go, and we're just going to ask for some candles help from maybe Zucchini, because I think Esme and Baiju are doing projects. Oh no, they're doing homework. Either way, they're very busy. Righto, so let's go see if we can actually get this cake to work. You know, we've had a long history of not being able to successfully blow out candles very easily. But maybe today is our day. Maybe we're going to get lucky with a little bit of blowing out of the candles, and we can get little Brucite. Where is she going with Brucite? If it goes smoothly, I tell you. I don't want to chat with Beryl. I want to age up. Okay, there we go. I mean, if you're in the middle of taking a kid to blow a candle, why would you go talk with another sim? It just makes no sense to me. It's fine. Yay. Let's go do it. Yay! That went relatively smoothly compared to how else things tend to go in this game. Mama, I need you to go add those candles, please, before that kid eats that cake. So Brucite is going to age up and is going to be a child of the ocean. So I'm going to make them a rambunctious scamp. There we are. Yeah, now you can go have a sleep, my friend, and we'll get you ready for school. Yeah, I know. Now, we did have a death in the family during our little fast forward. So, scroll through them all. Who died? It was so many notifications. Okay, I'm calling to let you know that Faro Coffin has passed away. So that's our sister Faro has unfortunately passed away. And that's sad. So R.I.P. to little Faro, our sister. So Diamond, how are we getting on? Let's check it on Diamond and see how Diamond is going with Diamond's skills. So Diamond's getting pretty close to level 3. So we're going to just jump between potties until we hit level 3. Esme has completed her extra credit work for the day, so that's great news. go. Get in there, and as soon as we get that potty up to level 3, we'll get her to run around outside for a second, and then she should be good to go as far as aging up as well. So yeah, got no like young kids in the house at the moment until we pop out the the next generation of fairies. No, go potty. Where are you off to? Pass out. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies. I'm sorry, Diamond. That was really bad, but we're so close. I do this every time, right? I'm just like, they're so close to getting up. Tom has died. I don't know who all these people are. Who's Tom? I don't know. Who's Tom? Who's Patches? Who's the other one? I don't remember who they are. Probably a random house that I jumped into at some point, I feel like. All right, we're almost potty 3. Yes. So if we just go here, and that should get us up to, yes, movement number 3. Already done. Potty 3, movement 3, motor 3 for Beryl. Yes. So let's get, helps to blow out the candles. Mama, come along, blow out the candles. We're going to have another age up on our hands. And then we've got some really self-sufficient kids. Okay. No. Ask for help blowing out. Come on. Mama. Get your act together, woman. I know you're pregnant. You've probably got pregnancy brain. Yay! We'll add some more birthday candles straight in there if we can. And that way we don't have any issues with that cake getting eaten. Yay! So Diamond has aged up. Diamond is going to be a child of the village. So I'm going to make her a little social butterfly. There we go. And go through all the gift notifications. She's pretty. I think all our kids are pretty. But Diamond, you're tired. You can just head off to bed, sweetheart. Yay! Bring on the self-sufficient children, hey? Beryl's off, like, autonomously doing her home, like, extra credit homework. Isn't she amazing? I think Beryl's like a little nerd child. I love it. Mama is about to pass out, so I'm going to have to send her to bed. Man, all these extra projects I brought, and the kids have gone through and like, basically done them all. Oh, little fabulous children, aren't they? I mean, I feel like we've got some A's coming in for Monday when we get there. Now, Mama. Oops. Okay, go do your supercell. It's only going to take a second. And then we'll go have a Caprese salad has died. Oh, R.I.P. Caprese. So much death. We're going to turn that off and then go to sleep. In theory, that should be... Oh, we're about to pass out. Okay. I know they passed away. Got a notification. Yeah. We've collapsed. Oh, surprise, surprise. And we're about to pee ourselves as well. I feel like. I don't think we're going to make the toilet. Let's see. Will we make the toilet in time? Not if you're standing in the way. Get out of the way, Esme. Esme, get out of the way. Get in there, Mama. You need to go. Like, Mama needs to go. We made it. It surprises me. Surprises and delights me. Come on, man. Okay, why don't you go have some fun, my dear. My dear. Go have some fun. Oh, I've got some tidying up to do. Nobody ever cleans up in this place, I swear. She's sleeping in the treehouse, which is fine. Beryl, why don't you actually sleep in the bed instead of on the bed? And Brucite is in actually the bed, but he needs to get up. So we'll grab a serving there with him and get him some hygiene. Actually, I need to check whether or not these new kids have done their homework. No. So Diamond might get her up to have a little something to eat, do her homework, and then go back to bed. I know. Too uncomfortable. It's terrible. Have some food and you'll feel so much better. It's always the way, right? Have some food and feel so much better. So then she can have a nice sleep. Esme, how you getting on? Alright, her fun's up. Let's get her off to bed. It's going to be with 5 kids. Teenagers and kids. We're going to have some serious bed management going on. Because we've only got the 3 beds. But this just really wasn't a lot of room for more beds. I could in theory do bunk beds, but unfortunately with the bunk beds, the top bed you can't change to like a really nice bed. I could potentially upgrade it. I guess that's another option. And then have the bottom beds as the main sleeping beds. Okay, we might do that actually. Just because, every now and then we do get quite tight on the odd bed situation. It's a pity we can't have like a toddler bed on top, like bunk toddler beds, and have the toddler bed on top. Because, you know, you can't really change the toddler bed so much. Although, can we upgrade the toddler bed? Mama, go back to bed, please. I don't know why you're up. Can we upgrade those? Oh, we can. Oh, no. I can only convert them to crib. Okay. I was just thinking just so the toddlers sleep better, but it is what it is. So, Brucite, you are looking good. And Diamond, once you're finished your homework, you can go to sleep, my dear. There we go. Diamond's completed her homework, and I think in theory, once she finishes talking to her brother, we'll go to sleep. Baiju. Why don't you go sleep in the treehouse? There we go. She hasn't got much sleeping to do, so she should be fine up there. And then Brucite. He's actually okay because he's just gotten up. So he needs to go to the bathroom. And have something to eat. Eat. But we should just about be heading into Monday. And we do need to check that all of the kids actually have all their prerequisite skills. Oh, she hasn't done her homework. How did she not do... Where is her homework? She's got to do her homework. Oh, my. Where she left it? I can't see it around anywhere. Okay, we'll purchase... I know, we've got them everywhere, but that's fine. I can't physically... Oh, there's 3 in there. They put it away in the bookcase, I think. Doit. So I'm going to get her to do her homework before she goes to school because, you know, if she goes to school, doesn't get an A because she didn't do her homework, I'm going to be extremely peeved because we need those A's, right? We need those A's. Okay, Mama, let's get you off to the loo, grab something to eat, and the kids are starting to get up. They're starting to get ready. Well, we'll need to get ready for school very shortly, so we'll get them some lovely breakfast of some description, have some fun, you know, make sure that they're ready to have their A's come pouring in. Grab a serving. Beryl needs a shower. Beryl, you get in the shower there. And Brucite, how are you getting on? He's had a fun evening. He's been gaming all night, so you know he's not in a bad state. And then Diamond just needs a little bit more rest and will be ready to get up. I think Diamond has done her homework, right? Yes. Where does Baiju keep on putting the blooming homework? I don't know if she's completed it or not. Let's just check. See, she hasn't done her homework. What is she up to? What is this game she's playing with me? Where she's like, yeah, I'm not going to do my homework. Do your homework, lady. She's playing games with me, I swear. She's playing games on the PC and she's playing games with me. Get your homework done. I'm keeping an eye on you because if you don't get that A, I'm going to be very displeased. School starts in an hour, my friends. We're going to find out whether or not we get that A and whether or not she'll get her homework done. She should do. She's kind of zooming through it. If Mum doesn't distract her. We're going to send all the students alone and... Okay, I think she finished her homework. She did. Phew! Wow. No, go to school. Okay, phew. My gosh. Whoa. I just realised we're in a very strange situation where Mama is home all by herself for several hours. I don't remember us getting to this point where we had all of the children out of the house, not for a long time. I mean, she can just go lie down and have a sleep and she'll be pretty good, and we'll see what happens when the kids get home from school. Unfinished assignment. When Beryl gets to class, she realizes her timeline is due, the one she was supposed to start weeks ago. She eyes a stack of papers piling up on her teacher's desk. All she needs is a few minutes alone with one. Does she try to copy her classmates or confess the truth? Let's confess the truth. Beryl's teacher commends her for her honesty and gives her a one-time extension. She has a lot to get done in a short time, but at least she got a second chance. Yay! Buddies before studies. Baiju tried to skip out on class today to comfort a crying friend. What should we tell her? Helping friends comes first. Hey Sugini, Jermaine Zambrano has asked me out on a date. Should I say yes? Yes, you should go for it. I think that's Ruby that just called. Anyway, the kids are just coming home from school. Let's see what's happened. So Baiju is an A student. Esme is an A student. Beryl is now a B student. And Brucite hasn't done anything. Neither has Diamond. And we've got some school projects. Just fantastic. Not quite sure what's going on here. But there's a lot of things and there's a lot of action going on. But you know what? It does mean that we are going to move out Baiju. Ah, naughty. And we are going to move out Esme. Yay, hey. Hey Caitlin, outstanding work Esme. I've noticed your impressive grades which make you eligible for early graduation. Would you like to? Yeah! Cool. I don't often get that with this. We usually age them up before that happens. Diploma has been earned, and then we've got Beryl needs some fun. Watch funny videos and play a game. And then we'll get her to do her project. Oh man, I hate when it does this. Oh, okay, that got us stuck. Okay, that's fine. So we've got to new the project, and she can do her homework. And then we have Bruceite, who has just gone straight to bed. Which is fair enough. Go sleep in there, and then we can have another project out there. Projects everywhere, but we need them all the time. Projects help. And then we have Diamond, who's got their own project, and what do they need? They need some food and a shower, and then they can do their homework as well. So that should get them sorted, but we're going to start with birthdays. We're going to eat up some birthday kids. So we should still have our lovely cake, which is all lit up, ready to go. This cake has lasted us for a good long while, isn't it? And then we're going to age up Baiju. Blow out candles. There we are. We're going to move them out, and we'll do a makeover at the end of the episode for you guys, so you can see how they turned out in life. So Baiju aged up. Baiju is a child of the village, a plant lover, and shady. Let's give her plant lover, freelance botanist. Yay! Okay, let's add some birthday candles before anything happens. Yes, and then we're going to get Esme. Esme, come and blow out some candles. Hey, Dylan. Once again, I'm asking for your support for the Free Love Neighbourhood Action Plan. It's going up for vote, but currently back to the old days. It's predicted to win. We need every sim to get out and vote. Can we trust we'll have your support? I'm with you. Change happens now. She's not going to vote on that. Who are we kidding? Oh, we've got another project here. Yeah, well. Yes. And a toy. Let's leave that here. Come on, blow out those candles. Yay! Ooh, Schwabi. Okay, so she's going to be erratic, a child of the islands, and lazy. What about if we made her... Isn't there like a slob one or something? Is that under location? Fabulously filthy. Yeah, let's do that one. Phew, okay, we've got the birthday things in there. Alright, twins. Well, we're going to move you guys out. We've got space in the household for more kids to arrive. Can we cross our fingers for triplets? I don't know. Let's find out. Split from household and move. Okay, we're going to take her and her. And we're going to take 40,000 simoleons. I'm going to find somewhere to move into. Okie pokey, these guys have this house here. This is a house that I used when I was doing the Drifter Challenge. I have no idea what's in here. Just placed it. Zero idea, but it was in their budget, okay? So what have they got? They've got a double bed, an easel, it's really empty, and a bathroom. Looks like I was halfway through making the house. What a great way to start. So I'm thinking maybe we could add in like a sink and an oven. How about, oh, I don't actually need to delete both of those. A sink and an oven. There we go. Sink, oven. They've got a table. They've got a bathroom. I'll add in like another bedroom in here. I'll make them nice and comfy. Okay, so they've got a bed, and let's give them... Oh, they've got a couch. That's not too bad, but maybe we could give them a TV as well. Something on the wall there. Nice other couch there. I mean, they've got couch, TV. They've got all the basics, I feel like, and they've even got a garden, and we can put in a second bathroom really quickly as well. And a sink. Just a random hodgepodge of a bathroom. I'm just throwing things in there. All right, and I'll put toilet paper in because I'm pedantic, and you've got to have the toilet paper in. Okay, well that should see them right for whatever they are doing out in the world. They've got, like, you know, nice balconies. I definitely did not finish this at all. This looks like a gameplay house of mine, although more stylish than usual. Let's let's get these guys some jobs. So we've got Baiju, who I think is the plant lover, right? Yep. So we're going to get her a gardening job. I feel like that's going to be perfect for her. She's going to make her happy to be out there and like tending her garden as well, which is nice. Okay. And we'll get her gardener. There we are. And then Esme. Esme was... What was Esme again? Erratic, childhood islands, and lazy. I feel like maybe she could only get a part-time job because she's like, I really don't want to do like a lot, but you know, I do need the money, so do the least possible amount of work. I feel like that might be quite her vibe. Or, I don't know. Yeah, part-time job might work for her. So what if she is a fast food employee? Works as least as possible. There we are. That'll suit her. Okay, well, I'm going to leave you guys there. We will be back next week, and hopefully we'll be having our little first fairy baby, but we've got these teens out of the house. They're off in their own little world. We'll give them a makeover next. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like, a comment, all those wonderful things. And I will catch you next time around for probably a fairy baby, or maybe 2, or maybe 3. I mean, that would be amazing. Thanks for watching. Bye.